Here we are on another Ohmann family adventure.
Woo!
We're headed to Whitman County. We're not sure where we're going. We did some Google hunting after reading an article or two. So we are going to go try to find some abandoned places, and if nothing else, we're going for a drive in our new car. Woo!
Yeah. Hi.
Bye. Here we are at our first stop. We found some abandoned buildings. They're definitely falling down and old. But there's also one that looks like someone could live in it, so we're not going to go on the property.
And it's really bright out here.
It's very bright, that's why we're
I
squinting.
can't see.
So, it's pretty though. Pretty country.
Yeah.
We're gonna get back on the highway though and see what else we can find. This is a cool barn. I did take a few pictures. So we left the place that looked like someone might live there, but we weren't sure. And we found this little barn. I don't know. I'm being blinded by the sun right now, so I'm not sure how well you can see what's behind me. Yeah, we're gonna go check it out.
This looks like we're not the only ones. Follow Daddy. I follow Daddy's footprints.
Like a bird walking through here.
Huh?
Seriously, it looks like bird prints.
Cool.
Like a duck maybe.
How would a duck be over here?
Why couldn't a duck be over here?
No water. How would a duck live here? Oh, my next pot right now. This is a barn.
It is a barn. Here's the inside of this barn that we found. It looks pretty neat. Not too exciting, but kind of cool.
Mama,
What, sweetheart?
that must be a gate, and that must be a gate over there to keep
It does
the
look
cows,
like a gate, yep.
the sheep.
Bunch of old farm equipment. Tractor parts and pieces. Let's see what's in here. Let's peek in this window. Watch your step.
Daddy, can you let me out? So I
Looks
can-
like a garage-ish
Can I see?
type area.
Cool.
Probably parked a tractor in here or something.
There's a bunch of,
There looks to be an upper loft full of hay.
there's a bunch of hay here.
Not sure how you would get up there.
That's what I was wondering earlier.
There's a washing machine, or a dishwasher, I mean. And a refrigerator. I kind of want to open them, but I'm also kind of scared to.
Why?
I don't know what is in there, but it looks gross. Some chains. Stickers on this fridge.
There's a feather. Don't touch it.
Here's this barn from the side angle. Looks pretty neat. Fun little find. And looking that way are the windmills.
Hi!
And there's Zena.
My name's Zena, and I love this!
So we found our second location, but there's a lot of snow out right now still, and the road isn't paved, obviously, because it's abandoned. And we're not sure we want to try to take our car down it, so thinking we might have to come back in the summertime for that one. Plus, driving to that one, we saw another one that looks totally abandoned. Looks like it has a cool silo. You could go maybe look in, like a barn garage type silo. And so we might have to come back in the summertime and check out those two.
Yeah, we didn't really think about the fact that people don't plow roads to abandoned places.
Guess we weren't using our thinkers on that one. So we're gonna go keep exploring and see what we can find. So we're driving down this highway, and that's kind of what I did on Google, looking for abandoned places. And we think we found a couple, so we're gonna go check them out and see what we can find. Doesn't look like anything big, but looks neat, so we're gonna go look at them. Well, we definitely found some buildings. We can't walk over to them though because there's too much snow. I tried, and I lost a shoe in the snow, so it's not gonna happen. Sucks because I really want to get closer, but I guess it just means we'll have to have another adventure this summer, and now we know where to go. We found a little hill. We were able to walk down enough to get to the door to look in this building. Everything's all wet and very muddy though, so we're being extra careful not to fall on our asses.
And slip. That's so I can go in, but they can go in. What's the view?
Here we are on our Ohmann family adventure.
Eat lunch.
It's lunchtime. Eating our lunch that we brought in the car. PB&J,
Cheetos!
chips. And so far we've made it to 2 of our stops on our destination. Neither one of them we were able to actually get to. One of them we're pretty sure people live there around the abandoned buildings. And the second one, the road wasn't plowed so we couldn't get to it. But we did find a couple places near both locations that were abandoned that we did get to look at. I don't know if you can see behind me, but there's one of them right there. We just explored. Now we're having lunch.
There, but we can't get in. There's 2 of them
Just
right
out on
there,
the side
but
of
we
the
can't
highway,
get
so
in
we
because the
stopped.
snow's too deep and we'll sink.
Yeah. And so now after we eat lunch, we're going to go try to head to our next stop. And if we can't get there, maybe we'll find another one near it. So we'll see what happens. Part of the adventure.
Yay!
Woo!
Woo!
Here we are at our 3rd destination. There's a little creek. I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear it. We haven't walked up there yet, but
Bright again.
looks like there's a house and maybe a couple other buildings, so I think we're gonna go see how far we can trudge through the snow and check them out.
Mom, there's a stream.
Hey.
So here's this house. I'm the only one that's walked inside. We're not sure how safe it is, so I'm not going very far, but it's pretty neat. You can see just years of wallpaper peeling off the walls. Some of it even looks like fabric. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know what that is. Under wallpaper. Stairs look okay, but there's a lot of water dripping and everything's covered in snow and wet, so I'm not going to try to go up there. Plus, it's kind of giving me the heebie-jeebies. I really want to try, but my gut's telling me not to, so I'm not gonna. There's lots of water damage right there. It looks very unsafe, so I'm gonna get out of here. But yeah, this was today's find. Pretty neat old farmhouse. So this was our next stop. I found it on Google Maps, so we weren't sure if it's abandoned or not. We're still not actually sure if it's abandoned or not. We're tired of trudging through the snow. We knew there would be snow, but we're sick of it. So
My socks are wet.
Mine too.
we're not going to get much closer to this one today. Plus, there's a no trespassing sign right there. So, this is it for this one. Off to the next stop. Say bye.
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 Here's the last stop on our list today. Is this grain elevator, which we've seen online before, knew was in our state, but hadn't been able to find. And I just did some Google searching and happened to find it along this highway. So we are along the side of a busy highway, as you can see. So Zena's staying in the car. There's Ben.
It's kind of freaky.
But we wanted to get some good pictures, so we're gonna stop right here for a minute and take a couple pictures. And,
Anything to get the shot.
and that's where we are.
This will be like this.
Oh yeah, don't turn on the computer.
Here's the grain elevator.
Yeah!
Cool. Interesting.
Pretty neat. It's neat looking. It's cool that we finally found it since we've seen it online.
Turns out it was just right next to WSU, pretty much.
Whoever SM and AB are assholes.
Graffiti inside.
Well, so here we are at our next destination. It's an abandoned hospital, and
We can't go in because all the doors are blocked.
it doesn't look like there's any way in, but we're gonna walk around and see. We found a website that said you can do tours, but we don't see where or how to sign up for that or what to do for it, so
Figure go look at the front door and go from there.
we're just gonna go walk around and see what happens.
Well, I think we're headed home from our adventure in Whitman County. We went to the hospital in Colfax and
Well, we couldn't go in the hospital because it was blocked off and we did.
that's
Yeah.
right, it was all blocked off. So
There
we
was
couldn't
another
go in.
building that looked like we might have been able to go in, but we're really tired of trudging through snow and our feet are wet and cold. So
Yeah, my feet are still wet. So we're headed home. We're on the highway, headed back. So
we did find some abandoned places. We found all
Yeah.
the locations that we were looking for, and they were all abandoned. So that's, well, except for the first one, I guess. But they did have abandoned places. We're just pretty sure one of the buildings actually was occupied.
right,
But we found all the places we're looking for, so that's good.
yeah. I took almost 200 pictures. Jenny took almost 400.
And
Zena took 40.
so one of them was really good with the wallpaper on the wall. Mom didn't want to go up the stairs.
Yeah, there was that house.
Go in. It was old, really, really, really old.
Yeah. Overall, though, it was a good adventure in Whitman County.
We might try to do it again when there is no snow.
So we don't have to trudge through it.
But yeah, good adventure.